Well, let's talk about Ezra Miller again, because once again, Miller's in the news. Warner Brothers has to be thrilled, who, by the way, have yet to make a statement, maybe acknowledge something. They just keep putting their head in the sand. How long can they keep doing that? That's the real question that I have. I want to know. How long can they just keep acting like nothing is going on with Ezra Miller? Because there's some new stuff. There's some new stuff to talk about today. Broke last night. So I just started laughing because I'm like, it is headline after headline. Let's look at some of them. Let's look at some of the headlines real quick before we get into the new stuff. Ezra Miller reportedly housing mom and young kids at farm with illegal things. Well, illegal in some states, but at the federal level, not kosher yet. Guns, and they were just lying around. There was a report that one of the kids was using a bullet as a chew toy. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it's just like, I just don't understand how this person is still working in Hollywood. Because I promise you, if Miller doesn't go to jail, he'll get projects again. No one's talking about this outside the press. None of the studios are talking about it. Miller or Warner, quiet. They'd have nothing to say, which is funny because if it was Johnny Depp, they'd be all over the place. Here's some more. 12-year-old granted order of protection against Ezra Miller. More than that, as Ezra Miller grooming allegations deepen, court cannot locate or serve the actor. Literally on run from the law. Here's another one. Ezra Miller is involved in another controversy, this time surrounding a family in their house. That's the other story. But don't forget, there were also the headlines where Miller was fighting people at bars, breaking into people's homes and bursting into their bedroom. Seriously. For about 2 or 3 months now, Miller has constantly been in the headlines. It doesn't stop. I do believe the rumors that Miller is out as Flash. We just heard the other day that some undisclosed project was canceled. A writer that had written 8 or so episodes for an HBO Plus mystery show that starred Ezra Miller, which I believe the hint was that it was involving the Flash and something else. I don't know if the Flash was just a cameo co-star or whatever, but that whatever that is gone. Warner, though, publicly not saying anything. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, if you remember, not that long ago, I think it was, April 2020, there was a video that was going around of a woman that was like playfully walking up to Ezra Miller and saying, "Oh, you want to fight?" And Miller got all serious and went up and choked the person and slammed him on the ground. Now, it was tough to really say anything about it because there was silence on the victim's part. She had said nothing. And many of us assumed, okay, well, maybe it's a joke. Well, it turns out it was no joke. We have the full story now. That woman has broken her silence. There's another woman, too, that Miller hooked up with, had an encounter with. Now, that woman's not accusing Miller of anything, except she's talking about Miller's absolutely strange behavior when she asked him not to smoke cigarettes in her apartment, and he responded by freaking out and going crazy and breaking his cigarettes open and throwing them all over the apartment. Had to call the police to get Miller to leave. Strange behavior. I mean, it's just more strange shit on top of strange shit. But we'll take a look at some of this. Specifically, this story right here. Here's that woman. And we have that whole thing now. And we'll take a look at it. So she asked about his feet, visible in flip-flops, which had noticeable wounds. Miller told her they were in a fight. As she was walking away, the woman told Variety she turned and joked, "But just so you know, I could take you in a fight." Miller replied, "You really want to fight?" And the woman told them to meet her in the smoking area in 2 minutes. She said her remarks were made in jest, but a friend of hers poured fuel on the fire by saying to Miller that he was evidently scared of fighting. "My friend didn't have to say that," the woman said. "It was a joke, obviously, but Miller took that literally and got super mad and came running outside. I think it's just fun and games, but then it wasn't." One of the woman's friends began recording, and the footage went viral. In the video, Miller grabs the woman by the throat and attempts to throw her to the ground. And then somebody, of course, stopped it right there. The woman told the Variety, "All of a sudden, they were on top of me, choking me, still screaming in my face if I want to fight." Real normal behavior there. My friends, who's filming, sees he's obviously not joking and is actually serious, so he stops filming and pushes them off of me as they are still trying to fight me. These look like corrections. As you know, I believe Miller uses they, them pronouns. It's not two people fighting the woman, it's just one. This is why, I mean, can't you just use like Z or Zay or something? There's not two people. Two guy friends of mine are actually holding Miller back as they are screaming, "This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted." The woman said Miller spat in her friend's face multiple times. Well, that's real nice behavior. You see what I'm saying here? And then there's the other woman who talks about, how he came over and was going crazy in her apartment. I mean, I don't think this is going to stop. And you know what's funny is some of this stuff, especially the choking thing, happened in 2020. Warner could have made the decision not to have this person play Flash in the Flashpoint movie. But they said, "Oh, you know what? Let's just go ahead and move forward with it anyway. I'm sure it'll be fine." No, it won't be fine. In fact, your movie's going to lose shitloads of money now, and you're going to have to recast Barry Allen, unless, of course, they plan on just laying low and acting like nothing's happened and then bringing Miller back. I don't know. Nothing would shock me when it comes to Hollywood. Hollywood is a place of degeneracy. So, anyway, Miller needs to be kept away from women. This guy's going after women left and right, and not to hook up with them, to try to start fights with them. Other than that one dude in the bar that was playing darts that he went psycho on, most of the people that Miller has encountered and went after are women. Big tough guy. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this. This nonsense never stops with Miller. Let me know what you think. Also, in the description, you find a link to my locals. I'm trying to build a really cool community over there. I welcome you to join it. Also, please share the video, comment, like, subscribe, notification bell. Make sure you hit that, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.